Face Watch, Mr. Heavyweight Boxing today.
Hey, what's up, man? This is Chris, the Nightmare Arreola, and you're watching Mr. Boxing Today.
This is Andrew Ruiz Jr., you're listening to Mr. Boxing Today.
Heavyweight boxing fans, what's the deal? Alright, man, so got a chance to check out Arreola and the Kownacki fight. Pretty good fight, man. They all, pressure fight. And I knew it was going to be a pressure fight. Anybody that knows their styles, that know how they fight, you knew it was going to be a pressure fight. My prediction was Kownacki maybe, could overwhelm him. Try to push for a stoppage like he always does. And Chris Arreola showed some heart in that fight, man. But a loss is a loss. He said that he's going to retire if he didn't win that fight. So I'm expecting him to, possibly retire. I know he said he wanted to talk it over with his family and his team and all that, but he was looking for a win. Not brownie points, not a good performance in a loss. You want to get W's, man. So, man, it is hot as hell out here in Las Vegas. But good fight, man. I seen Kownacki was talking to Deontay Wilder after the fight, and I know a lot of people will pick Wilder to beat him based on styles. One thing about Kownacki, man, just like a lot of the pressure fighters of the past, they're not going to wow you with, outboxing skill or anything like that. They're things that come forward and just put pressure on no matter how much punishment they're receiving in the process. The bad thing about that is, though, Deontay Wilder is one of the worst guys you want to receive right hands from as you're working your way in. But Kownacki has proven to have a pretty good chin, man. His body shape isn't going to wow you. Like I said, he's not going to be fighting off the back foot, nothing like that. He's going to come forward. He's going to fight at one speed, and that is on go. Good slugfest between Arreola and Kownacki, though, man. That shit reminded me of Tua and Ike Abuche as far as just the back and forth action, going back and forth. Even in the first round, it looked like Kownacki hit Arreola with a good shot, stunned him. But Chris showed some resilience, man, because he could have easily just said, "No, I'm good, man, I'm good." He could have easily just, just packed it up after he got hit with a couple right hands and said, "You know what? I don't want no more of this. I'm done." But he showed a lot of heart, man. Chris really did come to win. I know Kownacki thought he said something about him needing a couple more fights before he gets a world title or whatever. He's gonna have to wait regardless, anyways. But I would love to see him and Deontay Wilder fight. I would love to see him and Andrew Ruiz fight. That'd be a good scrap right there. But good fight by Chris and Adam, man. Even if Adam can't get a Wilder next, I'd love to see him fight. I wouldn't mind seeing him fight an Oscar Rivas. I think that'd be. I know Oscar had that fight with Dillian and everything's going on with that. Depending on what they're going to do with Dillian White, I won't mind seeing if Dillian White can fight and he's cleared and all that type of stuff. I won't mind seeing Adam fight Dillian White. But Dillian White got a lot of stuff going on, man. That glove situation never got answered, which is ridiculous. So let me just hold up on that. But I'm just talking about pure styles, though. I'm talking about styles here, not. I'm talking about just styles between Adam and Dillian. But pretty good fight, man. I'm gonna be back. About to leave Vegas right now and head to California. So I will be back in a little bit, do some more videos about the heavyweight division, man, catch up on some of the under the radar fights that took place. But I'm enjoying vacation right now, man, so y'all be good. And I'll try to make as many videos as I can in these last 2 weeks, all right? I'm gone. All right, and let me also add that I thought both guys, obviously they threw 100+ punches pretty much every round. It damn near seemed like, man, they tore CompuBox up as far as their output and the punches they were landing. Really good work. And it's funny seeing guys that big, right, have that type of stamina. If I were to tell you that two fighters put up that type of work rate, you would think that there'll be some cut up type of muscular guys. And these guys, don't have the look, that pleases a lot of people's eyes. But I've seen a lot of good work, technical work as far as their infighting. A lot of people just saw on the court, just saw a slugfest, which it was. We looked at some of the things they're doing technically. Like there was a few sequences where Arreola back was against the ropes and he was doing the old where he'll take a side step off to the left or right and then he'll spin back and turn Kownacki's back onto the ropes and then he'll start delivering like that, where he was putting the pressure on Kownacki. A lot of good work on the inside, a lot of catch and shoot between both of those guys, man. Good fight to watch if you're an upcoming guy that want to just know how to work on the inside, know how to catch and shoot, roll, catch punches and roll with them and come back under. A lot of good work like that. I thought Kownacki was a little bit more accurate, just a little bit more accurate with his punches down the stretch. But pretty good war, pretty good slugfest. I would like to see Chris retire based on what he was saying. He said if he lost this fight that he was going to retire. So no brownie points. He wanted a W, not just a good performance. But I guess he said he'll, you know, see what's going on. But he said before the fight that he would lose if he did not get the victory. All right. As far as Adam, want to just see him keep pushing, keep moving on. The first part of this video, I did bring up guys like Oscar Rivas, even a guy like I even brought up Dillian White. With Dillian, based on his style, I know he's going through a lot of BS right now with his drug testing, not a good look. And that glove situation, like I said, man, that cannot be swept under the rug. But I was just going off my top of my head based on styles, all right? But as far as Adam, I like to see him fight, like I said, Andy Ruiz, Deontay Wilder somewhere down the line. Ajay Caballel will be another good fight. Caballel would like to see, you know, somebody like that. Even like a Derek Chisora based on just styles, man. Joseph Parker be another good one. I would like to see those type of fights, man. Even another guy that's kind of under the radar, but I think it'd be a good fight, like Andre Fedosov. That'd be a good one. You know, one of those guys like a Filip Hrgovic want to step up and they really trying to be fast track, put him in there with Adam. You dig what I'm saying? Daniel Dubois, throw him in there with Adam. If those guys are really serious about being fast track, even Adam said he's a few fights away from a world title, but regardless of that, he would have to, you know, wait his turn. But hey, depending on what the WBC does, if Oscar Rivas can get another interim WBC fight, if that were to happen, throwing him in there with Adam, I think that'd be a good one. You know what I mean? But you could pretty much put Adam in there with any of the top, you know, 10 sanctioned body fighters, man. I think it'll make for a good action-packed fight. Like I said, man, Adam is not going to wow you with his physique, his outboxing skills or anything like that. You know what he's going to do. You know where he's going to be. He's coming straight to you, straight forward, and he's throwing punches. And he has a good chin. And he may mow some guys down that you're not expecting that he'll be able to mow down, man, based on his just pressure and his output, man. It was really crazy. You know what I mean? Tyson Fury, I know Adam had a fight now, but, man, Tyson Fury against Kownacki is a lot better than Tyson Fury versus Otto Wallen. Speaking of guys like Otto Wallen, I wouldn't mind if guys like, you know, if Adam's trying to look for a few fights in between, like a Junior Fa, you know what I mean? Something like that, man. Any of those type of guys I think would be a good for Adam as he works his way towards a title shot. I'm assuming he's going to get thrown into you know, some title eliminators, you know what I mean? But all in all, good slugfest between the two of them, man. Really impressive to see a guy at Arreola's age, although the style, a style like Kownacki plays into Arreola's favor because he's a heavy-handed guy too. But for a guy his age to throw that many punches, albeit it was against a guy that was right here, you know, it's not like he had to cut the ring off and chase him. But even with that said, though, man, to throw that many punches and not be, as I like to say, you know, knocked out doing it, pretty impressive. Although he's an older guy, still pretty impressive to throw that many punches, man. But good fight. I'm gone.